Hello and welcome to Your California Life. I'm your host, Desiree Shepard. We all want safer streets for our kids, our neighbors, and ourselves. But here in the greater Sacramento area, speeding and dangerous roads have become a daily concern for too many families. A grassroots movement called Slow Down Sacramento is rolling up its sleeves to push for change by raising awareness and with efforts for structural change too. Let's welcome Slow Down Sacramento's founder. We have Isaac Gonzalez. Hey, Isaac, thanks for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me, Desiree. Appreciate it.
Of course. So what made you decide to start Slow Down Sacramento, and what was the moment that moved you to really take action, Isaac?
Yeah, thank you. Unfortunately, Sacramento sees a disproportionately high rate of injuries and fatalities on our roads compared to other cities in California. And it was the death of a mother at my children's school, picking up her sixth grader, that really inspired me to get off my hands and act.
Yeah, definitely. I could see why that would move you to want to make that change when it impacts you directly. So, I mean, we can all agree that reducing crashes and injuries, it's a must here in Sacramento. So what does Slow Down Sacramento do to make that happen?
You know, we have started a conversation within our neighbors about how we can take steps to proactively change our roadways, change the built environment, change the design so that it's roadways that everybody can use, whether they're in a car, riding a bike, walking. We want to bring this space back for everyone.
And what are some of the policies that Slow Down Sacramento advocates for?
There are cities all over the country and the world that have taken on policies that have really impacted how many people are being hurt and killed. One of the biggest ones is called tactical urbanism or quick build. You basically buy off-the-shelf items like vertical pillars and maybe even big planters. You put them in special places on the road. It gets people to slow down. And many cities have done this, and they've seen remarkable results in how many people are getting hurt, much less.
Yeah, I mean, even just seeing the signs, seeing these signs that you brought in today, I mean, it's just a reminder, hey, slow down. We're very busy, go, 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 but it's important to remember to slow down. So what's the story behind lawn signs popping up all over Sacramento, sharing your message?
Yeah, when we launched this in August of 2023 at a press conference, I bought some signs so people can hold them up, and everybody really liked them. So I decided, you know what, let's get some lawn signs going so people can take them home. And the result has been overwhelming. Many neighbors you drive through, you see these signs everywhere, and it's just a big sign that the people in that community really want change, and they're all on board.
Yes, and tell us about the education component of your campaign.
Yeah, so when we talk about the educational component, we're really trying to change the mindset of drivers. It is a fallacy that you can actually speed in the urban environment. When you drive fast in the urban environment, you're just getting to a red light or congestion faster. There's no reason to speed up. Slow down, take it easy, lower your stress, maybe save a life.
There we go. And school zones, they're a major focus for your organization. What makes those areas especially urgent?
Yeah, clearly, you know, we have bigger and taller vehicles, heavier vehicles now, and a lot of them have very bad blind spots. Your big heavy duty trucks, they're very tall, taller than a lot of our students. So when we're driving around our students, we need more stopping time, and we need to be moving slower, especially since our schools are actually designed for people to walk to.
Yes.
But now over 90% of students drive, so we have lots of cars there. So everyone needs to take a moment, breathe, and drive slow around our schools.
I agree with that. My mom's a cross guard, and she's walking students across. So you just see, you're trying to get the students safely across. There's people who are feeling urgent, but just remembering, like you keep saying, slow down.
I volunteer twice a day as a crossing guard at my kids' school. It's the funnest part of my day, but also a reminder, parents need to chill out.
Chill out, slow down. And is enforcement like police presence or speed traps, are those enough to stop dangerous driving?
You know, we want to work with our police through Slow Down Sacramento because they have a lot of information and data that we don't have access to. But unfortunately, it's not a systemic solution. It's a fix for a symptom, but the problem is the road design itself. So if we want 24-hour a day, 7-day a week passive behavioral change, we're not going to put a cop in every corner and do that. It's just not realistic. We need to change the built environment. But we can do it in partnership with our police with suggestions. They have not only the data, but they have the experience that we don't know. They can say, yeah, we see a lot of bad driving here, there, the other. That's the best way to utilize our law enforcement resources. So we can get them away from writing speeding tickets and doing the real crime of catching bad guys.
There we go. And then how can people who want to help get involved? I mean, we're talking about, we know people who are being impacted by this. We're encouraging others to slow down. How can they get involved with Slow Down Sacramento?
The best way to do it is just go to slowdownsacramento.org. All of our contact information is on there. You can sign up for our weekly newsletter. You can make a donation and get one of our lawn signs. And you can reach out to me. If your community group would like to know more about it, I'd be happy to go and talk to them about it. I'm happy to talk to anybody at length about what we can do. to make our streets safer.
Yes. And any last piece of advice for those who, again, like today, when we're going home, when we get off work, we're kind of in a rush, your last piece of advice to people?
You know, the streets are public space and they really belong to us all. So we need to make them comfortable and all safe for all so we can all enjoy it and live a nice, healthy life.
There we go. Isaac, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, we all got to slow down, Sacramento. I'm going to let our viewers know where they can go for more information. You can learn more by heading to slowdownsacramento.org.